Hey guys, Dean here, and I'm down here in the car yard wearing a Quick Car shirt as always. And as you know, I'm not a corporate guy. I don't sort of beg, bow and scrape like a lot of the other guys may or may not do in the car industry. I don't have to beg permission, but what I do is I'll tell you the truth on what I think about a car, and when I think something's red hot, when I think something's amazing, when I think something's brutally cool, or if I think something's absolutely crap, I'm going to tell you that too. But right here behind me, I've got a little perk and a little lurk, and there's about 85 people watching this thing online at the moment on Carsales. Who's going to be the first one to grab it? I don't know, but you need to give me a call to get into the thing. Beat the market, 0421 349 397. And I'm not a paid Audi representative or anything of the sort, but this thing is shit hot. Let's have a look at it. So an Audi RS3. Now, as I mentioned, I'm not the details guy when it comes to Audis. I don't go, oh, it's got this and it's got that. Here's what I will tell you about it. It's under 90 grand. It's a 2025. It's got about 2 grand of kilometres on the odometers. What I mean by that is it's been a demonstrator down here at the Audi Centre in Wagga. So I've commandeered it to do a video, to check it out, to have a bit of a look at it and to share it with you. And whichever one of you red hot competitors decides that they want to be driving home in this, now's the time to give me a call. So 2 grand on the clock, under 90 grand on the price tag, and this thing is awesome. 0 to 100 kilometers in under 4 seconds. This thing is pretty powerful, and I've just taken it for a spin. I don't mind telling you that either, and I don't mind telling you that I might have given it a little bit of a tickle, a little bit of a kick in the belly, just to make sure that it adds up and that it lives up to the hype. And I'm not going to pretend that it didn't give me a nice little blood rush, ladies and gentlemen. So let's have a look inside. Let's have a bit of a look at it. We already know what these things are. They're powerhouses. And this thing here has, I think it was 85 people watching it on Carsales at last count, overnight. Right, you got a ton of space in the boot, because obviously got to be a little bit of practicality with these things, even though it's borderline a race car. Well, no, we're going to have a kind of a little lip under there. So, no, it doesn't have a spare tyre. And again, for my practical friends, they'll go, well, it should have. And I'll go, well, I can't answer all the world's questions for you. Again, these corporations do some things that on occasion baffle me. You know, I'm not employed by Audi Australia or anything. I don't know these guys. But what I do know is as cars go, have a go at that. Sonos speakers. The term sexy does come to mind. I like the red trim. The red stitching's pretty cool. You got your charging points in the back if you're trying to show off for your little humans or your mates, who knows. And over we go. Gonna dive in the front. No mucking about here. You got your memory seats, which of course these days is a fairly standard thing for luxury automobiles. That S must be for sexy, I reckon. What do you reckon? I reckon. It's all about what I reckon. This thing goes like a shower of shit. I'm not going to lie to you, people. Absolutely thumps along. I'm going to jump up here. The power coming out of this thing was wild, and you know, that's phenomenal. If you're really keen on these sort of cars, you know, listen to that. Woo, yeah, game on. You know, so if you're a bit of a rev head, you liked a bit of luxury, you liked a bit of style, you got your head in cooled seats. It's going to have all the tech that you know that it needs to have, or that you're going to want it to have. But guys, it's absolutely worth the dollar value. Now, 2025. Remember, it's got 2,000 thereabouts kilometers on the clock on the odometer. The kilometers on the odometer. I could have been a rapper, except I have no rhythm. But you know, look, the official price tag on this bad boy, $89,054. I don't know where the $54 comes in. If you're lucky, I'll give you a $54 discount. And you get to tell people you come down to see me. 2-litre engine, TFSI Quattro. Now, as you know that I don't even pretend to know what in the wide world difference that makes to the price of rice in Chinatown. Because I get it, some people love that stuff, and the people who love it, you don't need me to tell you about it. You already know. But what you may see some value in is me telling you that I've jumped in the car, I've had a drive of it, and it is awesome. It's the most fun I've had driving like a little sports car in a long time. You know, I get in some cars and they're luxurious, some are nice, some are really pleasant to drive, etc, etc. This for me was a lot of fun. So if you're kind of keen on checking it out, please give me a call, 0421 349 397. If you want more technical information, don't just Google it. The young lady that's down here at the Audi Centre is a bit of a gun. She's a bit of a jet. I know some blokes will go, I don't want to take advice on. Listen, if I was getting advice on an Audi from somebody, I'd be going to Maddie at the Audi Centre. She does a really good job. And, you know, obviously she's allowed me to grab this little car here and take it for a bit of a spin, for which obviously I'm grateful. And for you guys, thanks so much for tuning in and having a bit of a look. If you want to get onto this, give me a call, 0421 349 397. I'll organise it for you. I'll get you away in this thing in no time at all. So thanks, gang. I'll talk soon.